Hello, loved ones. I am Driadana, and I've been 40 for 4 whole days. And what's the point of getting older if you don't get wiser? That's why I am sharing one lesson per day that I've learned on the road to 40 with you. So we are on day number 4 of Driadana's 40 for 40. And today's lesson is if the universe sends you something you don't want, send it back. Now, a friend named Lajane posted this on Facebook a while ago, and it confused me. I was like, how do you send it back? How do you do that? And so I sat with it until it made sense. And what started to resonate is, I've always, considered myself low maintenance, go with the flow. Not, but if you're nonchalant, if you're wishy washy about your desires, if your desires are negotiable, that is exactly what you will get. Some wishy washy nonsense that's not fulfilling. It is your job to take your desires seriously and to show the universe that you're serious about what you desire. Now, I believe in King Jesus, but I'm saying universe because that's language that we understand, right? Listen, you've done it. Maybe somebody's walked up to you who wasn't that, attractive. You weren't really into them, but why not? Let's see where it goes. Haven't had a date in a while. Maybe I'm being picky. He's okay. Let's give it a chance. Now, while you over here at Mr. Just Okay's house, the man of your dreams can't find you there. He's outside. But you laid up with Mr. Just Okay. That's not what you really want. So it's a waste of time, to be quite honest. If it's not exciting and delightful, send it back. Send it back. At some point, holding your standards is a reflection of self love. Yeah. uh-huh. Do you really think you deserve what you desire? And if you don't, then why would what you desire come to you? Let's keep walking. Let's keep walking. So, during the pandemic, I decided that I was ready to transition to television, but I had a decade of experience in journalism. I didn't know how I was going to do it, but I knew that this is what I really wanted. And so during the pandemic, I moved from New York to Los Angeles. And God blessed me with a project for the first couple months I was here. But after that project ended, I had nothing. Now, the pandemic was a lovely time because people were reaching out, they were helping each other, and people were sending me all these jobs that looked really cool. But all the jobs were in journalism. And I said to myself, if you keep applying for what you don't want, you will not get what you do want. So I made a decision. Those jobs were easy, things I could do in my sleep, but I did not want to do them anymore. And so I focused on the direction I was walking toward. And I started to feel ungrateful. People were taking their time to think of me and send me opportunities, but I had to hold the pose. You understand? And after a few months, I got a job in entertainment marketing, right? Not quite the same. Not quite the same. And it didn't work out because it wasn't quite the same. It was going in the right direction. Very interesting work. But after a couple months, you know how it is when you like one of the only black girls on the team, starts out real cool. Then they start cutting up. And I said, oh no, universe. I am way too good to let people treat me like anything. So I kept applying for the jobs I wanted. I kept believing in myself. I kept cold messaging people, reaching out on LinkedIn, DMing people, networking, kept sending my resume out there, asking for feedback, asking for connections. I kept betting on myself. And do you know? I moved to New York. I moved to Los Angeles on Halloween. By April, the Lord brought my dream job right to my feet. And I really believe it's because when the universe sent me things I did not want, Even if I could do them, even if the choice was unemployment, I was willing to be unemployed. I was willing to stand firm. See, sometimes we feel like you can have standards or you can starve. That's a false dichotomy. At some point, babes, you got to raise the bar and the universe will meet you there. If you keep on lifting it up, babes, don't you let your standards drop. No, why would you? When you can have what you want. You really can have what you want in this life. I believe that. I don't care what the job market says. I don't care what you can have what you want, but you have to say no to everything you don't want. So, lesson number 4 that I have learned for myself. That's why I'm telling you, if the universe sends you something you don't want, send it back. And now lesson number 5 is coming your way tomorrow. If you thought that was good, babes, we just getting started. We just getting started, okay? Keep on joining me, please. Please, sir, please, ma'am, for Drea Donna's 40 for 40. God bless you.